Hi folks, today I've decided to make a small video on Nano Station Loco M5 unit. I have a little project to do. I have two IP cameras that is going to be remotely installed about half a mile from the house, and I needed something to transfer the signal wirelessly from the entrance gate to the house. I used to use previously I used to use more expensive units, CamSat units, but I come across this unit that is about 80 euros per unit and seemingly do the same job. So I've decided to make a video how to set up and see how that's going to work. This unit is 5 GHz units, but you can also get a 2.4 GHz and some different few units. The unit itself is quite nice, neat little unit. On the back there is a bar, the indication bar, and the lid pops out there and it just slides out. And inside we have a LAN port and reset button. Now, so also with this unit comes a little PoE adapter for the unit. Well, let's set it up and see how this is going to work. So from the LAN input, I'm just going to connect the LAN into PoE part of the switch, which gives the power for the unit. And then the second output, which is LAN output, is going to connect directly to the PC. Okay, the PC IP address have to be set to the same range as these units, which are in a range of 192.168.1.20. That's default IP address of the unit. So now let's log into the unit. Default password is 192.168.1.20. Okay, brings into this first page, which is going to, the username is UBNT, password default UBNT. Select your country, in my case I'm in Ireland, and language English. Also we have to agree to the terms. Press login. Now, that's the first page, main page. First of all, what I was going to do, I was going to change a few settings. There's going to be two units. One is unit that sends the signal, and the second unit that receives the signal. So the very first unit we're going to set as the unit that's going to send the signal, which will make that as an access point in wireless settings. Then we enable transparent bridge board, SSID name, we're going to call this cross talk. Okay, cross talk. And then the change was going to address the security. We changed the security to WPA2 and say the password cross talk 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, so we're going to press change, and we have to press apply. Okay, so those changes been changed. Now other changes that we need to do. Now when you do the changes, it will log out from the page and you have to re-log. Okay, so the wireless settings are been changed. Now networks, here we changing in network. We're going to change the default IP address. So if we go into the IP address, say for example this is going to be 50, default gateway, and everything stays the same. We press change and we press apply. Now, because we changed the IP address, we have to relog again already into the different IP number 50, which is username ubnt, and log in. One more change to be changed is password. So the username, you can leave the username the same if you want, but the password, just change the password different. ubnt, that's the old password. We'll change the new one, ubnt for now 12345. This is as a sample. Again, ubnt 12345. Press change and press apply. So that's the first unit. That's the unit that's going to send a signal from the cameras to the receiver unit. I was going to change, I was going to get a new unit and was going to set it up a new unit. Okay, now I've set up, I open up the second unit and we have to do the settings for the second receiving unit. So it's again same. Default username ubnt, password ubnt, select your country is Ireland in my case, English, and agree to the terms. So log in again. Okay, in this page for the second unit, we're going to only change, first of all, basically in the system tab, we're going to change the password. It's always advisable to change the password. ubnt, a new one, same again for the sample, ubnt 1345. ubnt 12345. You can use any password you want, it's up to you. Have to press change and always press apply. If you don't press change or apply, the changes wouldn't happen. So it's very important to press change and apply. Now in services, when you change the settings, it's always, you have to reload the page for some reason. So we're reloading the page now. Okay, services, we don't do anything. In network, we're changing only IP address. So the first unit that we set up, it was with IP address of 192.168.1.50. We're going to set up this unit as 51, the last unit, and the rest stays the same, nothing be changed. So press button change and button apply. So applying changes. Now we have to reload, and it's already been changed to the number 51, the IP address 51, not the default 20. So again, ubnp, password that we change ubnt12345, and log in. After that, in wireless mode, we leave that as a station, and then when you press select, the unit starts looking for, that's the frequency that our unit found, and it's found our first main receiver, which is called crosstalk. So all it's going to do is press select that and log to the IP. It will ask you for the password. The password that was set for that unit was crosstalk 1 2 3 4 5, and we press change and we press apply. So now the first unit I have remotely set up just across the room for the test purposes, and this unit is the receiver unit is beside my IP laptop. So now let's see if it has connection. When we press on the main tab menu, main menu again, now here we have perfect connections. We have signal strength 47 dBm, which is quite good, and noise transmitting 100%. The speed rate is 300 megabits per second, and the quality is at the moment is 99%. So we established proper connections between receiver and transmitter. What I was gonna do is I have a camera, IP camera. Okay, which is this one is 3 megapixel IP camera. Okay. So what I was gonna do, I was gonna set up this camera across the room, connect to the PoE switch, and see if we can find this camera via wireless link from the transmitter. So stay with me. Now, first of all, to detect the camera, I used the software called IP camera called SAD-P. So we launched that software. Okay. Now it takes couple seconds, couple minutes to see if IP camera starts up. So let's refresh it and see if we can pick it up. So let's see. Oh, here we go. We have a camera in. Okay, so let's see if we can log into the camera. So when we press onto the camera from that software, it opens up internet browser. Default camera name is admin, and the password for the default 12345. Press login. It's asking you that your password is weak, so you have to change it. That's fine, we will change it. It brings us to the modification, which we'll do later on. Live preview. Here we go, we have a camera. Wow, that's brilliant. Straightforward, without any hassle. Logged in. I'm gonna go and check this camera. So, here we have. I have this set up on my kitchen. So now, if you can see, everything is done straightforward, without any hassle, and very easy to set up. I found very easy to set up and simply fully operational. So from now on, we was going to test it. I was going to set up this on site and see how reliable this unit is. Thank you for watching. If you have any question and I can help with them, you can write down in the comments. As I said, it's the first time I've set up this unit, so I don't know much about them myself, but at the same time I was going to play around with a few different settings and see what I can come up with and what use can I get from this unit as well.